Hey, what's up guys, xXidol here bringing you episode 3 of my Let's Play. As you can tell, I did quite a bit of work when I was out in the Outer Banks. I actually moved my game save over to a flash drive and put it on my laptop, so I was able to play a little bit while I was out there. One thing I did do was deplete all of our food supply, so that kind of sucks. Now all I have is rotten flesh on me, and I wonder if these guys are actually breedable again. They are. Sweet. Hopefully that guy will grow up and we can mate them here in a minute. But I am trying to gather some cows, one for leather and two for that food. But really quick, I also did some mining. As you can tell, I used some of my iron armor, or my iron armor is a little bit used because I was getting hit and stuff by mobs, but my iron tools are down. I was fighting mobs and I was mining stuff, and look what I got. Boom. That just leveled me up twice. That's awesome. I was waiting until I was recording until I could until I pulled that stuff out. But we're gonna put some more in here now. Get some more stuff smelting, and I actually need to use a little bit of this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I have to actually go. I have a tree farm set up, and actually I'll show you everything I did. I have this wheat farm kind of going. I guess it's kind of a wheat farm. It's not a very successful one because it's not automatic, but it's getting the job done. All I really have to use my wheat for is breeding them. Which actually right now I'm going to hold off on. I'm going to make a little piece of bread so I don't poison myself every 2 seconds. Oh, actually that one just sprouted up, so we are going to use... Wait, what? Means I should have 2 breedable ones, right? Yes, sweet. Actually, never mind. We're not going to have any wheat for myself. Oh, actually we do have a little bit. Okay, so we will have a little wheat for myself. There we go. Can make a piece of bread, and let's hope we don't get poisoned off this. God dang it, we would. Who cares? I'm eating it anyways. Nom nom nom. Okay, so... now I need some of this. I'm actually going to make myself an iron axe so that we can go destroy some of this wood. I have set up a little tree farm. That way I have wood for this bridge I'm working on. And I did the bridge off camera. Well, actually, I started the bridge there, and I was going to work on it on camera, but I sounded retarded while I was trying to film it because I got to like here. This is as far as I went, and I was trying to build this on camera like a few minutes ago, and I couldn't figure it out for some reason, but now I have it figured out, so I'm recording again. So hopefully I don't sound stupid like last time. I think I know what I'm doing now. Right now the bridge actually is separating. As you can tell, it was all even, and now it's separating, and in that middle part where it's separating is actually where I'm going to set up my house. I think that's a pretty cool design, and then the bridge we can actually make go off in multiple different directions. And later I'm also going to go through and put little pillars in the ground. That way it looks like the bridge is actually being supported instead of just floating over the ocean. I think that would look a little bit more realistic and better. So we'll have to go back through and do that eventually, but that's for a different time. I actually want to make sure I can finish the bridge and do everything with it first. Alright, so let's just take some of this wood. And I'm actually going to try to collect some of the saplings too so I can replant it. I just did this so I could have all my wood, or all my trees kind of in one spot so I can mine them all quick like this instead of having to run to each individual one. This is definitely much more efficient than running around like crazy. Alright, so we're going to let... Oh yes, an apple. Oh my gosh. We have food, guys. We have food. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so now we have a bunch of wood, and I'll come back over here in a second and gather the rest. And also my sugarcane farm is I just moved it over a little bit. So hopefully I have enough room for what I'm planning on doing, or what I'm trying to explain. I think I will. I think I will. I think I will. And actually our furnace should be done, and we can throw some of this gold in. Alright. Okay, so let's convert this to wooden planks, or these to wooden planks, like so. And we'll have to get some oak wood slabs here in a little bit. Alright, so let's see if I can figure this out, unlike last time. So basically I have to extend this by 2 more each time, so build it like the exact same, and then 2. So then the exact same, and then 1, 2. Let's try it with this side now. And also a big chunk of my base is going to be underwater, underground, so I'm not going to have to... I just want like a nice little upwards part, or above water, a cute little house above water, and then we'll have a little path leading down and have a big underground elaborate thing. So there we go, and actually I'm gonna have to make some more half slabs real quick. Boom boom boom. There we go. And I guess I can actually just make like all these half slabs. We're gonna use them all eventually. There we go. Alright, so 60 half slabs, that's kind of a lot, but again, we will use them all eventually. So let's see how wide this expands now, or how wide this gets. That's a pretty big area, because I'm gonna have to close this off too, so that's gonna be another challenge, is getting this to close off. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that. I guess we'll just have to I don't know, let's what am I gonna do here? I guess I could go to the other side and try building the bridge and connecting them. That would be a possibility. One thing I also could do is build a little frame. Okay, yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let's get some... What do we have a lot of? We don't have much cobblestone, but it's going to have to work. We could build a little frame of what this is going to look like, or where the base will actually be located. So I guess it'll be something like this, and I want to leave a little spot around so I can run around the bridge, kind of. Not too much room though. So it'll be like that, and so this is actually gonna have to keep going a little bit further. So we'll make some more of these. 2. That's actually not. That doesn't seem like it'll be big enough. Alright, I think I should just build the whole bridge and fill it all in with wood, and then go through and pick out the area I wanted. So I'm gonna keep on going with what I was just doing and building those 2 out each time. I think that's what I just did over there. But yeah, but I didn't fill in this part. So yeah, if I fill it all in with wood, I should be able to get an overall picture later of how big the area will actually be, in which case I could then build the above ground part of my base. So 1, 2, and I'm still not 100% sure. Oh, my dogs are shaking. I'm still not 100% sure on how I'm going to close this area. I guess I have to do reverse of what I'm doing now. So I'll have to start building less and less, I guess. I actually have to do the 2. 1, 2. So, I mean, I'm trying to... See, this is why I don't like recording while building big projects like this, but it's kind of necessary. This is a big part of the thing. Here, actually, I could try to build what it should look like. It'll be like that. Then we'll have 2. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Where's my axe? Ooh, iron axe. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So that'll kind of be like the edge, and then we have to start going 2 back in. So in this way, it'll be 2, 2, 2, and then it'll start going back in. Okay, so let's try that. Let's go with that for a few minutes and see if that works out. I'm actually gonna have to get under here. Oh my gosh, my dogs are shaking a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So we'll have to get under here like this. And actually, this is a okay way to place it, I guess. I actually think this will work. I think that'll close it off, and it'll be good. Alright, well, I'm going to keep working on this off camera. I'm going to go keep collecting wood and try to close it up, and then I'll be back once I'm finished with that. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Okay, guys, I'm back, and this is what we have. It is not 100% complete because it doesn't extend all the way down there, and I'm realizing that this is maybe a little too small to actually build a house on. I know I said I wouldn't need too big of a house up here, but I just don't think it would feel right in general. So this is mostly just going to be used as a bridge to get from one place to another. I'm still going to build a house. Well, I mean, obviously I'm going to build a house. I don't know what side I'm going to build it on, though. We're going to have to do a little bit of exploring. But I thought that I would finish off this bridge nice and strong on camera. And actually, I'm thinking of also breaking it out right here and making it extend over to there, and maybe rising it up and getting right up in that corner. I don't know. We'll have to see, and maybe also extending a limb out that way over to the jungle biome. We'll have to see. It could be a 4-way bridge. That'd actually be pretty sweet, and have like little signs saying which goes which. Okay, well, anyways, let's get this iron axe, which is almost actually gone, unfortunately. I think also our gold had smelted. Yeah, that was a while back. We can throw this up here. Do we need anything else smelted? Wow, our inventories, or not our inventory, our chests are extremely messy. It doesn't look like we're going to need anything else, but okay. So that's mostly just going to be used as a transport bridge, not actually a home. There's probably something we can do with it. I don't know. We'll figure it out in the future, but it does look really, really nice in my opinion. All we're going to have to do later is figure out how we're going to make those columns, and actually we could try to figure that out now. I've been thinking of actually using oak wood, which is what I'm collecting right now, obviously. That could be a possibility. I've just started spamming these trees all over the ground, or these saplings when I get them, so it's kind of a little messy back here. Let's see if we could figure out how to make a thing, or a little column if I were to do this. We don't have to finish the bridge today. I can do that off camera. I think it's more important to figure out how my bridge will be sitting upright. What's up, spider dude? I just broke a torch. That was a bad idea. There we go. Let's just get a little bit more. I want to at least make 2 of like the however many columns there'll be, 1 on each side, so I know a little how it'll look. Alright, so I'm assuming this is just going to basically extend to the water, but we'll see. Or extend all the way to the bottom of the water. Let's say that the first column would be right... let me up. Right here. So would we just do something like that? Would it be that simple? Or does that look a little weird? Actually, what we could do is get this up really high. Okay, one sec. Let me do this on the other side as well. So if we're going to go straight across, it'll be right here, I believe. 1, 2, 3. No, I did that wrong. Where are my half slabs? There we go. Alright, so let's dig this down. And we can reach. Sweet. We could... I wonder if I can make that jump. Oh, nice. Alright, we could... Let's see. Trying to figure out how we could do this. I want like a little overpass thing. Like a little... Here, let me see. I think it would look kind of cool with possibly fence posts. Do we have any fence posts? We have one. Crap. Let me make a few really quick. See if it looks as good as it does in my head. I guess we'll just make... that was bad. We'll just make that many. However many fence posts that'll give me. Looks like 5, which won't be enough for what I'm planning on, but whatever. 8. Okay, I miscounted. So what if I did like... Well, it still probably won't be enough. That, and then replicate it on the other side. And we could even have it going up like a triangle with the oak wood. That might look kind of cool. And I need food. Holy crap. I might just go out on a hunting expedition after I'm done recording. I don't want to kill these guys because I want them to keep, you know, duplicating, replicating. Let's just split all of it. Why not? Alright. Let's see what we can do here. That should be enough. 10 more? Alright, let's see how this looks. I feel like it might look kind of cool. And that's wrong. That shouldn't be there. Alright. Let's do... There we go. Okay, so now let's go up top and place a little bit more oak wood. Again, guys, this is just a concept. I'll do some more thinking off camera of what I really want up there. Oh, crap. That's not what I meant to do. Doing a lot of stuff I don't mean to do. Oh my gosh, like that. Why does this happen to me? Alright, so let's break this before we hop back up there, because obviously that's bad. We could... Whoa, I just jumped really high. I don't know if we did something like that. Let's get on down. Break our way back down. I don't know, I actually think that looks kind of cool. Like, what if we just did multiple ones of those? And then that also, when you're over on like this side, it looks like it's extending to the ground and it's supporting it. But maybe also... I wouldn't want it sideways, but we could also... Well, actually, maybe. What if we had it sideways like this? That looks pretty sweet, too. I don't... Alright, I'm going to do some thinking about that off camera. But there's a bunch of stuff that I can do with this, it seems like. I want one more oak wood. I want another oak wood. Give me another piece. Because I want some sort of like grand entrance. I think that'd look pretty sweet. And if it also ended up looking like columns that would support the bridge, I think that'd just be like a bonus. Alright, one sec. Let's eat all this. And wow, we're getting a ton of saplings. Let's just get one piece of oak wood. Okay. Let's go put that on the other side. So yeah, I'm going to try to figure this part out off camera. Right now I'm actually on camera, just going to go try to find a huge cow herd and see if I can kill him. Where did I put this? Crap. Alright, I don't know what I did. I'll figure that out later. Let's put all this away. Let's see if we can find a big herd of cows to kill. We got 67 durability left in this. We are out of food. Oh no, we have 2 rotten flesh. I lied. But yeah, and then this will also just extend to right over here. And I guess I'll have to clear that a little bit so it doesn't just reach a mountain when you get to it. Or I could actually probably make it rise up. That'd be pretty cool. Then you wouldn't have to like climb a mountain once you got over here. Even though it would be clear a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I'll do, again, some thinking off camera. I did a lot of work off camera last time. I don't want to do too much. But I will try to figure out how to make that top part look cool. And actually, it looks like we're about to come across a desert, which is not going to be very beneficial for finding animals, unfortunately. Let's head over here to the forest. See if I can find just a small little herd of cows. Here we go, here we go. 3, 4. That's what I'm talking about. We can go cook some of this stuff, and we will be good to go. Die. If I could get 3 from each cow, I'd be golden. That'd be like 12 pieces of meat. That guy gave me 1. The first guy gave me 2. That guy gave me 2, I believe. Yeah, 2. And 2 more. Alright, I think that's all we're going to have right around here, unless one fell. Nope. Okay, so let's run back to my base. I'm going to start cooking this stuff, and I think I'm actually going to call it an episode. I wish I had more time to record, but I still have to eat and go to work. But again, I will do some thinking off camera about that. Survival games is easier to record. I'll have a ton of time on Saturday, which is actually the day that you'll see this. The day that this video is uploaded, I'll have a ton of time to go and come up with an idea for that. How am I going to get back over there? That's the real question. Oh, there's actually pigs over there. That's pretty fancy. Fancy. I think there are actually pigs on this side too. I don't know where they went. And I didn't really want them to die because I wanted to use them for a separate farm or something. I actually don't know if I can get up on this side. Crap, I can't. Oh, we're gonna have to swim across the whole little body of water. Maybe I could also build a boating dock. That way I could just have a bunch of boats and I could take them down the stream. Man, I don't know where those pigs went though. That's actually kind of annoying me now. Alright, anyways. Let's get over here. Wow, our hunger is bad. We're actually level 21, so if I keep going with this cow farm though, we will have an enchantment, or we will be able to do an enchant really soon. So that'll be something to look forward to. All our sugarcane is grown at this point. How did you get out? Excuse you. Get back in. How did you get out? If you gave off flesh, or not flesh, raw beef when I killed you, I would kill you right now. Oh, he can go back in. Get back in there. No, I'm stuck in here now. Crap. He's just doing his little spins. There we go. That's a good chunk of them. Actually, we have some wheat. We can probably duplicate them. I don't know why I keep saying duplicate. We can breed them right now. Actually, we don't have any wheat. But this stuff has grown. 3 of it has grown. That's not even worth it. Honestly, not even worth it. I'm going to breed 1.5 cows. Oh god, we can't even run anymore. What if there's a mob? Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I sound a little like slow because I was trying to figure out how to build a bridge. This is really the first bridge I've ever built. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.